We celebrate the times when we're the hero or we look good, but then, you know, the times like we're the jokes of, you know, we're always the prostitute or a domestic helper or something.
We do need writers and directors that can create the roles that give a positive stereotype.
Let's support each other. Let's stop the crab mentality. For real, that's what's bringing us down.
Corporate America, they're looking at it and saying, hey, you know, the Filipino market, they're really growing. They're making a lot of noise. We need to embrace that.
It's better to have a voice than not a voice at all.
That is the topic today, Filipino representation.
Are the Filipinos in TV, video, and music representing us correctly?
I portrayed on the show Numbers, I just came off a ship, literally, fresh off the boat. People were saying that must suck because you have to play a fob. I was actually really proud of it because it is who we are.
The gay and lesbian population, for example, they had to play the stereotypes first before they got real representation. And as actors, we kind of go for what's out there. I was kind of like the dorky, clueless doctor. Now, is that a stereotype that I want to be playing? We don't go out for Filipino roles. We go out to play the role, that story.
You watch ER, you don't even see any Filipina nurses.
I threw on the accent myself, and they loved it. Because to the white ear, it sounds funny and humorous.
How is that making fun of someone? It's actually, you know, putting us out there. We are nurses, we are TNTs, we are this and that. We are Filipino, we have accents. How many years ago was it that we didn't have any Filipinos out there at all? And now that we have something out there, people are complaining, well, we're not represented right. How do you want to be represented?
The long-awaited Bebot music video was released this past summer. Many Pinoys were excited by this new anthem, but there were a few that weren't too thrilled.
Just reduced to booty.
Why is it that the Filipina body gets to be put on display in the name of we need representation?
I see no problem in women celebrating their identity or sexuality. I was using the Filipino community as a vehicle so you hype up the community so that they can spread it to the other non-Filipino friends. People only saw it through YouTube, but they didn't get to see it the way that it was supposed to be experienced, which is supposed to be on a TV screen, on MTV, so that younger kids, when they watch it, they're like, oh my God, there's a Filipino. It's really documenting how the Filipino-American scene, as the Black Eyed Peas remember it back in the mid-90s, about the cars, partying. And if you look at the backyard, it's not just Filipinos there. There was Hispanic, black, white, all partying, celebrating with their fists. And that, for me, was the theme of the video.
Jocelyn Enriquez is one of the popular mainstream artists accused of trying to package herself as a Latina to get that market. Isn't that sort of selling out?
If you look at her individually, she's sort of doing what she has to do, sort of for her personal career. I wouldn't necessarily think about the community in the back of my mind. I'm really thinking about myself. I'm a struggling artist. Watching a Filipino artist like Jocelyn move in the direction that she has, I think it's already a success.
Selling out implies that you're cashing in, intentionally showing something about the Filipino culture that you feel the community won't agree with. In my case, I didn't make any money.
So if you made money, you'd sell out?
I love my art and I'm an artist, and I want to believe in what I do, but I gotta make me some money. I gotta live, I gotta feed my people and my belly, and you know how hard it is for a Filipino to get work in LA, in Hollywood?
Imagine.
Come on now, it's ridiculous.
What is Filipino? Before the Spaniards came, there were Japanese, Chinese doing businesses in the Philippines already. And then 500 years of regime, you don't think we're gonna be mixed up with all these other cultures? We are a mix of a lot of things. So for me to go into a role, into an audition, and it's for a Japanese person, I don't care. That's in my culture. That's a part of our culture.
If a white person played like an Irish or an Italian or whatever, nobody would be giving them flack. We have so much talent in the Filipino community, not only as writers, directors, but also musicians. I mean, Filipinos are like the bomb.
Forget what other people are saying. Just be true to yourself and just do it.
Allow yourself to be great, because no matter what, even if the market wants you to be something else or different talent agencies want you to be somebody else, if your gut is telling you otherwise, follow your gut.
You'll persevere if you keep on working on your craft.
Instead of bringing down our Filipino community, we need to bring ourselves up.
We are Filipino, and we are the next boom of ethnicity in the media.
Everyone plays a role. You just have to support it when it's out there, so that hopefully in 5-10 years you can walk into a movie theater, or you can put on MTV and you can see 10-20 images of Filipinos in different facets of our community. Just see how beautiful we are.
Be heard! Stand up!
And speak out!